Good morning, men. Coach Smith here checking in. Hope you're doing well. We're going to go over Tuesday's workout. You'll be doing this every Tuesday until further notice. It's a heavy upper. All you're going to need is a weighted object, a towel, and a chair. A lot of stuff that you're not going to know. A lot of stuff that we're going to do like we did on the lower body stuff, time under tension. I'm going to show you what we're doing on all the stuff. You can pause this as we go through to do your workout if you want to. We're going to jump rope. If you don't have one, pretend like I'm doing. You won't mess up, I guarantee it. Doing that for 2 minutes. Then you're going into shoulder taps. You're going to be in the top of a push-up. All you're going to do is take a hand, reach across to your opposite shoulder, and tap that shoulder. We're going 5 each arm. That's 10 in all to get warmed up. Superman's warming up that posterior chain now. Like we did the other day, we got 10 reps, just raising up the upper body and lower body as high as possible and squeezing for just a second. And the top, squeezing that posterior chain, getting it good and warmed up, waking up that central nervous system, getting the blood flowing. Your cat and cow poses, we do these in yoga. You're going 5 each way. Okay, pulling your shoulder blades together, getting that good lumbar curve, squeezing it, and then taking that upper back to the sky, away from the ground, stretching that spine all the way down. Scapular push-ups, 10 reps, pulling those shoulder blades together, and then pushing them apart, nice and slowly, warming up those joints. Now, pause push-ups. Much like the work we did with our lower body. We're doing 3 sets of 10, 10, and 10. So on your pause push-ups, again, time under tension since we don't have weight, where we're not using weight on this, you're gonna be 10 seconds in the bottom, holding your elbow at 90 degrees. Only your hands and toes are touching. And then you're gonna do 10 reps on push-ups. And then after your 10th rep on the push-up, you're going back down to the bottom, and you're gonna hold. That's why it's called a pause push-up. You're gonna pause in the bottom for 10 more seconds. Now you got 3 reps. Do more reps if you want to. 3 sets, I'm sorry. Do more reps if you want to though. You don't just have to do 10. All right, same thing with the Superman. 3 sets of 10, 10, and 10. You can do more reps if you want. A lot of this stuff involving weight depends on how much weight you have to do. If you don't have a lot of weight, do more reps. If you have weight, do what's prescribed at least. Now these pause Supermans, you're gonna come up in the top of the Superman and pause for 10 seconds and hold it. Then you're gonna do 10 reps on the Supermans, and then after the last rep, you're gonna go in and hold the last or the 11th one for 10 seconds. And you're done there after 3 sets of that. Weighted single arm floor press. Depending on your weight, guys, you're going to do 3 sets of at least 15. Okay, if you don't have heavy enough weight, do more. All right, you're just going to be sitting on the ground or laying on the ground. This is just like a dumbbell floor press. All right, but with your weighted object. Okay, and you're doing 3 sets of at least 15. All the way up and down, keeping that elbow tucked. Getting a lot of time under tension. If you want to do more reps, you can do more. You're going to switch it over and do at least 15 on the other side as well. This is going to simulate what we do in our bench press. Okay, you keep your bench press strong. And then we're going into a pause weighted single arm bent over row. So get your chair and you're doing 3 times of at least 10. Do more if you can, depending on your weight. It's just a bent over row. You're gonna pause for 10 seconds in the top. Squeeze in the top, elbow to the sky, weight to the chest, and then you're gonna rep out 10 reps, all the way up and down, elbow to the ceiling, and hand to the rib cage, good flat back, and then you're gonna squeeze it in the top after that last rep for 10 more seconds. All this stuff is new to you, so it should be cool, pretty fun. All right, it's different. Plus, it's going to build that muscle mass. since we don't have a lot of weight. Now down to the floor for a skull crusher to a tricep press. This is a superset. You're gonna grab your weight, a skull crusher. You know how to do these. We do these with barbells or dumbbells. Taking the weight to the forehead and then extending the elbows. You're gonna do at least 10 depending on your weight. And then you're going straight into a tricep press, which is just a close grip bench press from the floor here. Working those triceps, working that press out, just like what you're gonna be doing if you're playing football or if you're bench pressing somebody off of you, keeping those elbows tight. Your body should be in the shape of an arrow with your elbows and torso. All right, now, going into a posterior plank. This is different, something you haven't done before. You need 2 chairs for this. All right. You're going to put your elbows and upper arm on the chair, and then you're going to lift up like a plank. Try to get your head, hips, and heels in line. So your upper arm is on the chairs. The middle of your back, there's nothing underneath it. You're just trying to hold your upper back parallel to the ground, knees at 90, elbows at 90. Don't let your upper back sag in between those chairs. You're gonna hold that for at least 20 seconds, 3 sets. Then bench dips 3 times as many as possible. Okay, and we're gonna use a full recovery in between these bench dips. So if you can get 30 reps or more, do 30 reps and then recover for a couple minutes. When your arms are fully recovered, go into your next set. 3 times as many as possible. Since you have 2 chairs, you want to do a wider grip with your bench dips, you can do that like I'm showing you here. Or don't forget, you can grab the weight and put it in your lap to make it a little tougher, or elevate your feet on another chair or object. Then inverted rows or pull-ups. If you've got a table, you can get underneath the table, use the edge of the table as your barbell, or go outside, use a play set, anything you can find to do some pull-ups. I know you can get creative and find some type of bar you can hang from and do pull-ups or chin-ups. That's your Tuesday workout. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, time under tension is key. Make sure you're getting all your sets and reps. Hope you have a good one. I'll be sending you soon